Does the thought of meditation make you want to take a nap? You picture someone sitting cross-legged, perfectly still, chanting OMM, and you think, that is SO, not for me. I get it. For years, I thought meditation meant emptying your mind completely, which, let's be real, is basically impossible. My brain is like a web browser with 50 tabs open at all times. But what if I told you meditation doesn't have to be boring, rigid, or feel like a chore? What if it could actually be engaging, easy, and fit right into your busy, chaotic life? Stick with me, because today we're re-ditching the stereotypes and exploring a beginner's guide to meditation that you'll actually want to do. First things first, let's bust the biggest myth. Meditation is not about stopping your thoughts. It's about noticing them without judgment. Think of your mind like a busy train station. Thoughts are the trains coming and going. Your job isn't to stop the trains. It's to sit on a bench and just watch them pass by. You notice a train labeled, "Did I reply to that email?" You see it, acknowledge it, and let it go on its way. You don't jump on it and ride it to Strettsville. That's it. That's the core practice. You're just observing, not engaging. So, how do we start this without falling asleep or getting frustrated? Let's talk about the boring part. The reason traditional meditation can feel tedious is because we're often told to just focus on our breath. While that's a powerful tool, it's not the only one. My first tip for making meditation not boring is to use your senses. This is called sensory meditation. Instead of closing your eyes and battling your thoughts, keep them open. Pick an object in your room, a plant, a cup of coffee, a picture on the wall. Now, just look at it. I mean, really look at it. Notice its colors, its shape, the way the light hits it. Notice the tiny details you've never seen before. Spend just 2 minutes doing this. You're not thinking about your to-do list. You're fully absorbed in the simple act of seeing. It's mindfulness, but it's active and engaging. You can do this with sound too. Sit down and just listen. What's the furthest sound you can hear? What's the closest? Can you hear the hum of your fridge? The birds outside? You're anchoring your attention to the present moment using something tangible, which is way easier than trying to grab onto something as abstract as your breath, especially at the beginning. My second secret weapon against boring meditation is something I call every day. Meditation, you don't need a special cushion or a silent room. You can meditate while doing things you already do every day. The perfect example is your morning coffee or tea. Instead of scrolling through your phone while you drink it, turn it into a 5-minute meditation. Feel the warmth of the mug in your hands. Inhale the aroma before you take a sip. When you do take a sip, notice the taste, the temperature, how it feels in your mouth. You're taking a routine activity and transforming it into a moment of mindfulness. The same goes for washing dishes. Feel the warm water on your hands, see the bubbles, hear the sound of the plates clinking. It sounds simple, but you're training your brain to be present, and you're doing it without adding another task to your day. It's about finding moments of stillness within the motion of your life. Another amazing technique for beginners, especially if you have a racing mind, is guided meditation. This is like having a personal trainer for your brain. You don't have to figure it all out yourself. There are thousands of free guided meditations online, on apps, and right here on YouTube. You can find one for literally anything: reducing anxiety, improving sleep, boosting focus, or just a simple 5-minute reset. The guide's voice gives your mind something to follow, so it's less likely to wander off into that mental to-do list. You can choose a voice you find soothing and a topic that resonates with you that day. It takes the pressure off. You just have to listen and follow along. This is how I started my own journey. I found a 10-minute guided meditation for morning anxiety, and it completely changed the tone of my entire day. It's a fantastic entry point because it provides structure when you feel like your mind is all over the place. Now, let's talk about a really fun one: movement meditation. If the idea of sitting still makes you want to climb a wall, then don't sit still. Meditation can be dynamic. A simple walking meditation is a great place to start. Go outside or even just pace around your living room. Instead of thinking about your destination, focus on the sensation of walking. Feel your feet hitting the ground. Notice the rhythm of your steps. Pay attention to how your arms swing and how your body moves through space. You're not rushing to get anywhere. You're just experiencing the act of walking. Yoga is another form of movement meditation. As you move from one pose to another, you're coordinating your breath with your body. It keeps your mind occupied and focused on the present. Even simple stretching in the morning can be a meditation if you do it with intention, paying full attention to how your muscles feel as they lengthen and release. The key is to connect your mind to the physical sensations of your body. One common roadblock for beginners is the feeling that you're failing at meditation. Your mind wanders, you get distracted, and you think, "See, I can't do this." Let me be very clear: you cannot fail at meditation. The moment you realize your mind has wandered and you gently bring your attention back, that is the practice. That's the mental push-up. It's not about having a perfectly clear mind for 10 minutes. It's about catching yourself when you get lost in thought, and compassionately, without any judgment. Returning to your anchor, whether it's your breath, the sight of a plant, or the feeling of your feet on the floor. Every time you bring your focus back, you are strengthening your mindfulness muscle. So if your mind wanders 100 times in 5 minutes, that just means you got 100 opportunities to practice. Celebrate that. Don't beat yourself up. Let's try a quick 1-minute exercise right now together. You can do this sitting right where you are. Just get comfortable in your chair. You can close your eyes or just lower your gaze. Let's start by taking one deep breath in through your nose and slowly exhale through your mouth. Now, just bring your attention to the sounds around you. Don't label them as good or bad. Just notice them. Maybe you hear the hum of your computer, a car outside, or the sound of your own breathing. Just listen for a moment. Now, bring your attention to your body. Notice the points of contact between your body and the chair. Feel the weight of your hands resting in your lap. Notice the feeling of your feet on the floor. You don't need to change anything, just notice. And finally, bring your attention to your breath. Just notice the natural rise and fall of your chest or belly, in and out. You're just observing. Now, take one more deep breath in, and as you exhale, you can gently open your eyes if they were closed. That's it. You just meditated. It wasn't complicated or boring, was it? It was just a minute of checking in with yourself. The goal isn't to become a Zen master overnight. It's about slowly integrating these small moments of mindfulness into your life. Start small, really small. Try for just 2 minutes a day. Use your morning coffee, a short guided meditation, or just look out the window. Consistency is far more important than duration. 2 minutes every day is infinitely better than one stressful 30-minute session once a month. As you get more comfortable, you can gradually increase the time if you want to, but there's no pressure. The whole point of this is to reduce stress, not create more of it by setting unrealistic goals. Find what you enjoy. If you hate sitting meditation, don't do it. Try walking meditation. If guided meditations feel cheesy, try focusing on sounds. This is your practice, so make it work for you. So, to recap, meditation doesn't have to be a boring chore. You can make it engaging by using your senses, incorporating it into everyday activities like drinking tea, using guided meditations to give you structure, and trying movement-based practices like walking. Remember, the goal isn't an empty mind, but a noticed mind, and most importantly, be kind to yourself. You can't do it wrong. I hope this has demystified meditation for you and shown you that it can be an accessible and even enjoyable tool to have in your mental wellness toolkit. It's made a huge difference in my life, helping me feel less reactive and more grounded, and I truly believe it can for you too. If you found this guide helpful and you're ready to ditch boring meditation for good, do me a huge favor and hit that like button. It really helps the channel out. And for more practical tips on living a more mindful and less stressful life, make sure you subscribe and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next video. Have you tried any of these techniques before? Let me know in the comments below which one you're excited to try first. I love hearing from you all. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.